All the glory belongs to you. All the glory belongs to you, oh God. All the glory belongs to you. All the glory belongs to you, oh God. Here we go. All the glory belongs to you. All the glory belongs to you, oh God. 2-5 passing. Hey, welcome back to another piano lesson with Warren. My name is Warren McPherson. If you're new to the channel, this is where we talk about gospel music. We talk about playing by ear, and you learn a lot of tips and tricks about theory and ear training, chord building, chord quality, a lot of great stuff. Today's going to be no different. Today we're going to take a look at how you can take a very simple song, very simple progression, and how you can layer it with chords and techniques and runs and licks and make it sound like the stuff you hear in recordings. So don't go away. Hit that subscribe button and the notification bell if you haven't done so yet. When we get back, we're going to look into how we can make our playing get better. All right, welcome back. Today we're going to be working out of the key of B flat major. For those of you who don't know the scale, for this tutorial we're going to start fairly simple and then we're going to get advanced fairly quickly. So strap in and don't be dismayed by some of the things you might see, right? Take what you can and then revisit this video as many times as you need to over the years to pluck more information from it. Now, the progression is basically 1, 5, 4. That's it. 3 chords, right? And it's basically taken from the song Yahweh by Mali Music. Beautiful song. If you guys don't know it, check it out. Type in Yahweh by Mali Music. And it basically goes, all the glory belongs to you. All the glory belongs to you, oh God. That's how it starts, right? All the glory belongs to you. All the glory belongs to you, oh God. All the glory belongs to you. All the glory belongs to you, oh God. Right? And so for those of you who play in church, you might find yourself doing songs like this, little worship songs that are fairly simple, melodic wise and even chordal wise, that's on a loop. And so instead of playing those 3 chords back to back to back, you can start to do some intermediate level reharm. We're going to get to the advanced level reharm, but you can start to do some intermediate level reharm. And what we're going to do is look for chords that share similar tones to those main 1, 5, 4 chord that we can use to reharmonize. And this is where we get into the concept of relative minors. We can use relative minors to really elevate and create some interest to the song. And in the original of this song, the Yahweh, Mali Music did do some of this, right? So when we got the, all the glory belongs to you. All the glory belongs to you, oh God, right? So instead of going back to the 1, you can go to the 6. All the glory belongs to you, right? All the glory belongs to you, oh God. So that's the first thing I did there. I substituted the 1 for the 6. And the reason why I could do that is because they're relatives. The relative minor for the 1 chord is the 6th chord. So oftentimes you can use those interchangeably. So, all the glory belongs to you. All the glory belongs to you, oh God. So instead of going back to the 1, go to 6. All the glory belongs to you. Here's another one. All the glory belongs to you, oh God. So I just basically substituted all the other chords. So now, right? So instead of going back to the 1, we went to the 6. Now instead of going straight to the 5, I went to the 5 in first inversion. And I'm using this voicing, so I'm adding the 9 as well. Right? So you have, all the glory belongs to you. All the glory belongs to you, oh God. And instead of going to the 4, we go to the 2. Because the 2 is the relative minor for the 4. And you see, now you have 3 different sets of chords that you can combine with the 1, 5, 4 progression to create interest. When we tie all that together, we get, all the glory belongs to you. All the glory belongs to you, oh God. To the 6th, all the glory belongs to you. All the glory belongs to you, oh God. Ooh, and now we're starting to layer more. Let's talk about that. So instead of just hanging out on that 2, I can then do a little passing to take me back to the 4. And all I did is play a 1 chord in first inversion and add the 9, and then take me to a 4 major 7. And I'm just doing this flick off the 9. So in context now you have, all the glory belongs to you. All the glory belongs to you, oh God. To the 6th. All the glory belongs to you. All the glory belongs to you, oh God. Then here's another one. All the glory belongs to you. Oh, so what happened there? Instead of just going back to the 1 with the B flat in the bass, we can go back to the 1 with the 5 in the bass. And it gives you this nice, powerful, uplifting sound. Excuse me. Right? So now I'm going to introduce this into the equation, and you're going to hear how everything works. Let's start from the top. So, all the glory belongs to you. Now notice what I'm doing to my chords. I want you guys to see exactly what I'm doing. So right now, I'm adding the add 9 to all of my chords. So that's why you see me doing this. And this is something even a beginner can start to introduce to their playing. Every time you play a major chord, just add the 9. So then you have, all the glory belongs to you. All the glory belongs to you, oh God. Even when I go to the 4, look at that. Beautiful, right? Now we're to the 6th. All the glory belongs to you. Let me pause. Notice now when I get to the minor chords, I start to add all my minor chords as 7ths. So that's why you see I'm doing that. All right? Or that. So, all the glory belongs to you. 5 in first inversion. All the glory belongs to you, oh God. Then the passing to the 4. Now with the 5 in the bass. All the glory belongs to you. 5 in the basic, the 3rd in the bass, inversion. All the glory belongs to you, oh God. Let me loop this so you see it in context. Okay. I'm running ahead of myself. So you know what I'm going to do just to make it easier for you guys? I'm going to make the MIDI file for what I'm playing available for free for download. Because some of you might need to go tweak this and slow things down. Because I know you see some of those runs and stuff I'm doing. And to be honest, if I were to explain everything that I'm doing and the theory behind every run and lick, this will turn into a 3-hour video. So instead, I'm just going to provide a MIDI file. So you guys can download that, use it with our free MIDI player. I'm going to put a link in the description. It's a browser-based MIDI player. Unfortunately, it's only available for desktop and laptop, so you can't do that on your phone. The phone browser is not powerful enough to run this MIDI player engine, so we need a more powerful system, which is why you have to do it from a desktop or laptop computer. So let's go back and talk about some of what I was doing there. So, all the glory belongs to you. All the glory belongs to you, oh God. Right? So, I did a little passing to get to 6. Right? So, and I'm just doing 5 to 6. All the glory belongs to you. All the glory belongs to you, oh God. Right? Then we have all the glory belongs to you. Now what I'm doing here to get to that 5 in first inversion, I'm using my 4 in first inversion as a passing. So, all the glory belongs to you. See, right? So this is just a 4 chord in first inversion, add 9. So it's kind of like the same sequence. And you know, obviously I'm spicing it up with the and then I go back to the 2. And now you can even start extending the chord. So now I'm making this a minor 9. So in context it sounds, all the glory belongs to you. All the glory belongs to you, oh God. All the glory belongs to you. All the glory belongs to you, oh God. All the glory belongs to you. All the glory belongs to you, oh God. So I threw in another passing chord there, and all I did, I'm just continuing that sequence. So now we got this G at 9, which is a total non-diatonic chord to take me to 2. And the way I'm thinking about this, you say, Warren, how do you know that would work? I'm coming from the concept of, okay, if I want to get to 2, what's the most basic passing chord way to get there? A secondary dominant, right? Which would be G. But instead of just going to a G7 to take me to 2, I flipped it. So I turned it into a first inversion chord, and I just dropped the 7th entirely. I didn't even add the 7. And so that continued the sequence of 4 in first inversion, 5 in first inversion, 6 in first inversion to the 2. But listen to my placement. See, one of the things with passing chords is placement. We got to think about rhythmically where we're going to drop that. So I'm doing, all the glory belongs to you. All the glory belongs to you, oh God. All the glory belongs to you. All the glory belongs to you, oh God. See my placement? Ba, ba. I'm placing them on beats where it doesn't interrupt the melody, but it also creates this cool, sort of almost polyphonic rhythmic movement. I mean, this is the part that, honestly, there's no way I can really explain how to get better at this, but just practice it. Listen to stuff that other players do like myself and see if you can copy it. Because that's kind of how I learned these rhythmic displacements, is listening to other players. And obviously being very centered with your rhythm. You got to be able to feel that pulse. So, all the glory belongs to you. All the glory belongs to you, oh God. Woo! So I'm going to show you that run. So all I did, I take this 4 chord in first inversion, and I'm doing. So I'm really using fingers 1, 2, and 4, right? And that resolves to a 1 in second inversion. Back to 2. So those are the notes, but then, and you got to do it quickly, right? All the glory belongs to you. All the glory belongs to you, oh God. And then I can even extend it further if I want to drop more chords. So when I get to this, then I go back to that, then I go back to that. So many things. You want to keep going down this rabbit hole? Let's do it. So, all the glory belongs to you. All the glory belongs to you, oh God. All the glory belongs to you. All the glory belongs to you, oh God. All the glory belongs to you. All the glory belongs to you, oh God. All the glory belongs to you. All the glory belongs to you, oh God. Here we go. All the glory belongs to you. All the glory belongs to you, oh God. 2-5 passing to get me back to 6. A, altered chord, right? Takes me back to my D, and then to my G. So it's just a 2-5 passing. And the A, I could have made anything. Could do that. Right? So, all the glory belongs to you. All the glory belongs to you, oh God. All the glory belongs to you. All the glory belongs to you, oh God. All the glory belongs to you. So I extended that right there. This just came to me. So I'm just further extending that cycle of 4 to now went to E, A, D, G. So then we have the E diminish, A altered, D altered to my G. But again, placement. You gotta think rhythmically where you want to put the stuff or it might sound crowded. So, all the glory belongs to you. All the glory belongs to you, oh God. All the glory belongs to you. All the glory belongs to you, oh God. Here we go. All the glory belongs to you. All the glory belongs to you, oh God. Anyway, I'm just having some fun here, doing all kind of crazy stuff, but you guys got the idea. Now, if I were playing this in a real setting, a church, I wouldn't go this wild, obviously. So it's important for you guys to know that the stuff that you see me do in the video, there's an element of entertainment. I'm doing it because it's fun for me, and I know it's fun for you guys. But I also want you to see that if you are playing in an instrumental setting, like if I was playing with a band, there's no singers, oh, I would absolutely go this wild. But when there's a singer involved, I taper that because you gotta remember your goal is to accompany the singer, right? So you don't want to get too much in the way. But it's also fun from a theorist perspective and a musician perspective to just go down the rabbit hole and see what's possible. And I guarantee you, half the stuff you see me do right now, I never thought about it a half hour ago. I just knew the possibilities that existed with this song. As soon as I heard it, I was like, yeah, the song melody is simple enough, the chord progression is simple enough, that opens up the room for insane amount of reharmonization, a lot of space. So, like I said, I'm gonna provide a MIDI file for you guys so you can download that, throw it in our MIDI player, and have some fun with it, right? lots of little stuff to learn. And just remember that a lot of the things you see me doing here aren't necessarily new, right? It might be new to this particular song, but the concepts is all the same. 2-5-1 tritone sub, a lot of chromatic passing and placement. That's the key takeaway I want you guys to keep in mind. Think about your placement when you're doing all this stuff, right? And go have some fun with it. Now, with that said, if you want to take your playing to another level beyond the scope of YouTube, you're looking for more guidance, direction, a more regimental process that tells you exactly what you need to do day in, day out, I would highly recommend you check out my membership program over at pianolessonwithwarren.com. I have dozens and dozens of tutorials ranging from beginner to advanced on all different types of theoretical elements. But in addition, I also have dozens and dozens of song breakdown tutorials that teach you how to take simple songs from beginner to advanced. All of my song tutorials goes from beginner to advanced. We have a wonderful supportive community where you get to interact with other students. You get to see other students play because we do these monthly student session reviews and just so much more. You know, we have a structured practice path plan so you can make use of your time. When you sit at the piano, you know exactly what you need to do, how to do it, when to do it, and most importantly, when to move on to the next thing so you know you're heading in the right direction. So that and so much more is available over at pianolessonwithwarren.com, and you can access all of that on our trial for just $1, 7 days. You get to play around, see if it's right for you, and if it's not, no big deal. You can cancel or we can cancel for you. We also, in addition to that, offer a 30-day money-back guarantee refund. So if you've been in the program for 30 days and you're just like, it ain't working for me, this is not for me, you can definitely let us know and give you back a full refund. Because we want to create a program that is in alignment to what you want, right? And we also want students who can benefit from what we have to offer. So again, check out that at pianolessonwithwarren.com. And again, if you haven't subscribed here as yet, we have probably close to 500 videos here, just right here on YouTube. So there's still a lot you can learn from just the YouTube channel. So subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can stay up to date when we do more videos like this. All right? So until then, keep listening, keep singing, keep practicing. And I look forward to see you in the next video tutorial. Bye for now.